Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Forrester manse, Taylor and Ridge wipe each other's faces with napkins as they eat next to Eric. The elderly Forrester teases Taylor, asking if she knows her Otto spent the night there. He tells them he's happy for them. Steffy comes by and says the same thing. She declares that her father did the right thing by jilting Brooke. At Forrester, Carter addresses to Brooke about Daphne and her incense. He's sure they can work out a deal. Brooke doesn't respond, and Hope prompts. Mama Brooke tells Carter she heard what he said, she just can't stop allowing about Ridge. Hope and Carter assure Brooke she has every right to feel worried. Brooke says it's worse than they indeed know. Ridge has completely committed himself to Taylor. In Lee's office, April the lab tech gives the organ benefactors that didn't meet the conditions will be bestowed to original medical seminaries. One of them belongs to someone she knows, Tom Starr. Poppy walks in as April exits. Lee explains that Tom bestowed his organs. The remaining donation from Luna's father will be gone by the end of the day. They remark on Tom being generous and Poppy hands over a box of donuts she brought. Lee isn't impressed and Poppy asks why she's putting up the wall again. Lee complains about the way Luna was raised. You turned that girl into a double killer. At Bill's place, Luna tells him how nice it was to be back in her old room and no longer hysterical to close her eyes. Thanks to him, she's out of that awful captivity. She toys with her ankle examiner as they go over that she's on house arrest and that no bone can know she's there. Luna is just glad to be there with him being so cool to her. I know how lucky I am. Zend arrives at the Forrester manse and congratulates Ridge and Taylor on getting back together. Steffy announces that moment she's putting her plan into action and returning to Forrester Creations. At Bill's place, Luna tells Bill she'll no way forgive herself for taking two men's lives. She spends every day trying to make up for it, but she can't. She can't stop allowing about Hollis' parents. Bill says it's all because of bad parenthood. He'll admit he's departed short many times himself. Luna scoffs that he's not like his parents. He calls them a can of serpents and credits himself for climbing out of that. Luna says not everyone can do that. Some need help. Bill says that's why she has him. He understands her in a way that nothing differently can. That's why he'll give her a chance at a normal, good life. In Lee's office, Poppy admits she could have been a better mama. Lee complains that she pushed her family down. Poppy says her proceedances were out of whack back also. She's beat herself up over it every day. Lee's child is a croaker. Hers is a killer. Lay out. What good does it do to bring it up? She muses that the atrocity is the point, isn't it? She says Lee's had it in for her since before Luna killed anyone, so tell me why. Tell me, and tell me the verity. Lee says she doesn't trust her. She's no way trusted her. Lee goes on about her always putting men first, before her own family. Always going after fat men, that's why they allowed. Bill was her father. Poppy says Tom was her father. Lee asks if she's sure about that, given how she slept around. Poppy becomes agitated, reminds her family that Luna's in captivity, grabs her donuts, and leaves tearfully after telling Lee no way to bring this up again. Formerly alone, Lee picks up the phone and tells April to bring Tom Starr's liver up to her office. At the Forrester manse, Zend wants to know what's going on with Steffy, going back to Forrester. The others admit they don't know exactly what she has in mind. They all respect Zend's rearmost design, and Taylor assures Ridge it won't be long until he's back running the office. Eric is sure Steffy will work her magic like she always does. At Forrester, Hope muses that Steffy must be happy about her parents being back together. Brooke explains that Donna was the bone who streamlined her. Taylor and Ridge are a couple and nothing can be done about it now. Just also, Steffy walks in. She says they need to talk. She's a shareholder and needs to cover her investment. I'm coming back to Forrester Creations. They all let her know this is the last thing they anticipated. Steffy admits she felt hurt and betrayed. I still do, and so does my entire family. She's actually shocked that she's there. Hope asks, why the change of heart, Steffy? What's really going on? At Bill's place, Luna vows she wouldn't let him down. She's changed so important for the better. Bill hopes so. Luna tells him he's given her an amazing occasion and she'll make the utmost of it. They smile. Luna tells Bill she wants to flash back what it was like to be his son. It was a dream come true. He reminds her she manufactured that dream. Luna knows, but points out the innumerable lengths she was willing to go to in order to make it real. She couldn't live with the idea of Tom Starr being her father at the time. In Lee's office, April sets Tom Starr's liver down in a precedent and asks the croaker why she wanted it. Lee says it's for exploration she's been wanting to do for times. They open the box and peep in. In the Forrester living room, Zen tells Eric and Ridge he's thrilled to be back, but worries he's dealing out. They prompt him to keep doing what he's doing. Taylor thinks he can help Steffy. Zen asks how he can help her when he doesn't know what her plan is. At Forrester, Steffy tells Hope, Carter, and Brooke she'll no way feel lowered walking into that structure. Carter points out effects are different now. Steffy loves the company. It's more important than her pride. She'll immolation anything for it, indeed her quality, if that's what it takes. She suggests that she be named chairman and vows they wouldn't have any issues with her. Hope asks why they should trust her. Steffy wants their children to work there one day and for the company to go on for generations. She can help lead Forrester Creations in the right direction. Holding out her hand, she asks, so, what do you say? Do we've a deal? A new love might be just what's demanded to mend two people's broken hearts. Could Jack Finnegan and Brooke Logan wind up in a love match? With Ridge Forrester reuniting with Taylor Hayes, who might be the coming man for Brooke? Could Jack be the one to heal Brooke's heart and help her move on from the Waffle King that could clearly make for some intriguing family regale parties? After all, Jack is Steffy Forrester's father-in-law, although she and John Finnegan do'n't have a whole lot to do with him. Long-term suckers will flash back that Ridge has a pattern of hopping from one romantic interest to another every many months, and he's at it again. Just as Bill Spencer was probing Brooke about why they still do'n't have a marriage date, Ridge decided to end effects with her. He claimed that Brooke had betrayed him by accepting a position at Forrester Creations. Without missing a beat, Ridge wasted no time in pursuing Taylor. It seems Brooke may have a point about Ridge's moping passions for Taylor, which might just be a bit stronger. Brooke is shattered over Ridge, yet there's a growing sense of abdication within her. No matter how deep her love runs, Ridge has a knack for pulling numbers that leave her feeling irritated. As she navigates her liabilities at Forrester Creations, concentrating proves to be a monumental challenge. While Bill has expressed interest in rejuvenating their love in the history, the appeal of a fresh connection is far more enticing than reconsidering old dears. Meanwhile, Bill is preoccupied with Luna Nozawa, and the last thing he can go is for anyone to discover her at his place, leaving love far from his studies. Could Brooke really find herself moving on from Ridge and into the arms of Jack Finnegan? In a recent interview, the head pen revealed that Jack will be returning for the Luna plot. This hints that Bill and Luna's secret might soon be unveiled. Still, there's eventuality for a connection with Brooke. Both have endured the heartbreak of losing loved bones. And partake an analogous stage in life if Jack makes his comeback. Just imagine the fallout if Jack and Brooke start dating. Steffy, with her controlling nature towards Finn, she might not take it smoothly. It's easy to picture her demanding Finn to convert Jack to end effects with Brooke, but if Finn refuses to intrude, what counter-accusations would that have for his relationship with Steffy?